It was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Now Wilson on first down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
If you were me,
all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Greg Olsen. 35 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Rams 0. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Field. And he won't to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Akers. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
7-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Goff now looks to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10.
And the Rams.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Forced out to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. To try again after the sack. Wilson being chased out left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And out of bounds right around the 20. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From the gun, Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Jason Myers.
A lot of people might call this backyard football.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Kickoff for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A yard on the play.
And it's throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
To go.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to, and now they're going to fake it. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. L.J. Collier in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, he's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Goff throwing complete to Kupp, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Rams are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That puts him at excellent. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
The Rams will line up for the...
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
First and 10. At their own.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts.
And got his man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. 10.
It's saying they paid it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Seattle Seahawks.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Wilson. To the goal line, but but it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be second and goal. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
You're all about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Goff. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That goes for a gain of 31. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. The connection there, Goff to Cooper Kupp. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line of scrimmage.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now.
22-yard line.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Seattle Seahawks.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 62 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time...
Oh, no, and it's intercepted.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
The onside kick recovered by the Rams.
Now Goff on first down. He'll get this with the cup complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
First down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now that'll be caught by Cup. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Again, Goff. He'll buy some time right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
I'm the best in the game.
Way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 54 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And that'll make this a 19-point game. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the the game, and he's applying it now.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserved the tip of the cap.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson steps away to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Demarius Randall. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun. Gone. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Wilson.
2nd and 9.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Forced out to his left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They run again with Carson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. I love the look you just gave me because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards the perimeter, you better either stay in bounds or get the first down, or both. He didn't either.
Imagine the looks he's getting right now from his...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. After the interception, here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal.
Here's Goff.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
Onside kick is recovered by the Seahawks.
Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down, it's Carson, and he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. On the move to his left, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And he's going to go down again. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now Goff. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Intercepted. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pass intended for Tyler Lockett.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.